Yeah, the Mustang really looked like no other car out there when it was introduced in April of 1964.
Everybody knows what the Mustang is. It's instantly recognizable.
It's probably one of the most popular cars in American culture.
It's like an iconic look.
It's such a sexy, beautiful car.
There's no question that the Mustang remains one of the most important models produced in Ford's history.
We are Brandon Muscle Car, and we build resto mods. We're talking cars that look like a classic, but drive like a brand new car. Mustangs are our specialty, and we're setting out to build the ultimate 67 fastback. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Want to do another build?
Let's do it. Always.
This time I'm thinking Ford Mustang. It's 2024, it's the 60th anniversary.
We've done a couple of those.
We've done a bunch of Mustangs. Candy apple red, bright, beautiful.
There's a lot of things you can do with the 67. You know, you can put body kits on them, you can do, you can do different hoods, you can do different suspension packages. You know, you can really beef them up, or you can make them look close to the original.
Richard, something for you. 750 horse supercharged, 427, 6-speed.
We've been down that road. Yeah.
I'm more of a form and function guy versus a styling and color guy. I just like how the cars are put together, how easy they are to modify, to turn from a good car into a really good performing car.
What do you think? Kind of the ultimate Mustang?
I like this rendering.
Yeah, it's a little concept I whipped up on the internet.
I like the tucked idea on the bumpers. Let's tuck everything
I like
in.
that too. Yeah.
Tuck everything real tight.
Sleek everything down. Maybe even do drip rails.
Still looks like a Mustang, but maybe George Jetson's Mustang.
Interior-wise, I don't know. What do you think? Do something exotic, or perhaps maybe stay something
I think
more standard?
we gotta add lighting on the interior. The way the new stuff is, let's bring the new stuff into the old world and do some door lighting, handle lighting, all that good stuff.
LED.
Build our own center console.
LED.
Yeah, for sure.
all LED
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, something like that.
What are you doing?
You know, I always get hungry whenever we talk about a build.
Sorry, I didn't bring food.
You want one?
Yeah, no better. Not good. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
I always get hungry whenever we talk about something cool.
David came to us with a crazy idea one time to build a Mustang. Hey, let's build a Mustang. And everybody else thought he was nuts, except for us. And we still think he's pretty much nuts. But somehow or another it turned into a business. And this is way better than doing collision work, what we used to do.
Now, on suspension, we're going to have to go aftermarket, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No
Definitely.
factory stuff.
Right, definitely aftermarket stuff on the front, 4-link in the rear, ubiquitous 9-inch.
Yep.
Wheelwoods, Wheelwood brakes.
Whenever you put modern suspension on them, you put the wheels and tires on them, the new motor in them. It's like all the modern stuff in an old car, and you don't even know it's there.
Really important?
Yep.
I need a drink of water. Can I have your water?
The TCP stuff, I think that's a default for a car like this. And it just goes on so easy. You don't have to cut, weld, bend, hit it with a hammer.
So,
Oil pan clearance, header clearance, all that
who's
stuff.
going to be the customer?
Don't know.
Us? Maybe?
Let's just build it and see. I love the fact that we can take an old vehicle and make it into something amazing. Make it beautiful, make it run good, make it reliable, make it back to classic, make it back to resto mod. Whatever they want, we can do it, and I love that part of our business.
I mean, not that we haven't built, how many different kinds of Mustangs. I think now's the chance to.
We might be able to incorporate everything that we've done from other Mustangs into one.
That's what I was talking about for sure.
On the interior and tucking the bumpers, I mean, let's showcase what we can really do to fine tune and bring an old 67 Mustang into the new world. You said on the motor, we're going to do a 427 supercharged?
Yeah, the 427 small block Windsor supercharged.
What are we thinking, 6.5 horsepower, 650
750 crank, so probably 650-ish wheels, usually around that. Be plenty spicy.
Trinic 6-speed.
Yeah.
Got to have a manual, right?
Right.
Gotta be a stick
I
car.
was just fixing to
Gotta be a
say,
stick
yeah.
car.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Hydraulic clutch and a stick, yeah.
I say on the color too, we like get that one guy that we know and have him build a one-off, legit, like something that's just gonna stand out red. Something that when you're at a car show, you're 5 cars
Never seen
away
it
from it.
before.
You're like, what is that down
What is
there? I
that?
can't wait to get to
You
that.
guys, you guys got his number. I think I got his number. We can give him a call.
Yeah.
See if we can't get him out here to do
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
So the key part to brand new muscle car is it feels like it's brand new. With these old cars, people love the style, they love the look, but they want them to look old and drive new. So that's where the Resto Mod comes in. New suspension, new brakes, new shocks, new tires, air conditioning, fuel injection, power accessories. That's what's hot today, and that's what we do.
So when do we start?
Now, got a
go.
body right out there.
Give it
Sweet.
down.
Let's go.
Hey, take your phone. Let's do this. Ready?
Yep.
We're doing cool stuff. Gotta have my donuts.
This is my 1966 Ford Mustang. It's been with my family since 1979.
Brand new muscle car Mustang Resto Mod, presented by Classic Industries and brought to you by Clamp Tight. Clamp anything, any size, any shape, anywhere. Old Air Products, cooling the classics. And by Classic Industries, your one-stop shop for all restoration and performance parts and accessories.
One of our favorite things that we do here is actually the whole process behind with the customer. So we get the customer in, we design the car with the customer. They are in it every step of the way. And then my personal favorite part is delivery day.
Cars are something that I like. I really have enjoyed them since I was a kid. Something about mechanical things that just kind of ease my mind, I guess. It's fun, it's rewarding when you're done with them.
I like working with cars just because it's always going to be something different. Different car, different make, model.
I'm either working on a Fairlane, a 442, a Mustang, a Chevy truck, a Ford truck. I think that's one of the best parts of the job is that every day I wake up and I come to work, there's something new to work on.
I feel comfortable here. This place makes me feel like home. I like working on the cars, blocking, priming, painting. You know, it's almost therapeutic to me, relaxing. So it's what draws me back here.
Yeah, we have a lot of creative freedom. We get to interact with the customers and figure out what the customer's dream is and be able to create their dream into reality.
Seeing a customer excited about the car that they just picked up after I've had it, it's one of the most gratifying things there is. There's nothing better than seeing the excitement on their face, the pure joy when they get in the car and drive off. There's nothing else that compares to that.
The feeling that I get is one of, just joy. It's just happy to see the customer happy, to see the end result, and how they react to it.
I enjoy working here mostly because I get to help people. I get to help the customers make their cars look a lot better than they were before.
Some of our customers, or customers in general, when they have dreamed about something most of their life and now they're finally to that point where they can afford to do it, you got to see their faces when they're in here. When they come in and they're excited that, oh, we've done this or we've moved forward on the car, where they're actually starting to see what was in their head all these years, it's coming to fruition and it's right before their eyes. And that is a satisfying feeling to see that they are pleased with the work.
One of my jobs around here is to keep everybody updated. We've got 75 projects, 75 customers, constantly taking pictures, sending them out weekly. I get them a weekly update, but then at the end, I also build them a build book where I show the progress, start to finish, of their whole project. People love that. But it becomes an issue trying to manage all of that. For a long time, I took photos on a traditional camera, then I went to a smartphone. Then what we started doing now is buying individual cameras for each customer, take the photographs, give them the camera, that way they end up with all the photos at the very end. But just recently discovered a new company called Ion Classic, where I think it'll be a lot easier to share updates and photos with folks. Michael O'Brien from Ion Classic is here today to talk to us about it. I can't wait. Michael.
David, Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to finally meet you.
Great, thanks. Love the opportunity and love the shop.
Yeah, thanks.
Wonderful.
Well, you know, our biggest problem is we've got like 75, 80 projects.
Wow.
75, 80 customers, updates, invoices.
Yeah.
I've been doing it the old way. Email, text, camera, photos.
Yep.
I need a better way.
You the guy that takes all the pictures?
All the pictures, all the videos,
Wow.
social media, updates,
Wow.
everything.
So what if we could offload and engage the rest of the shop in collecting those pictures? And then your transfer, like this 71 Bronco,
right?
This is going to go to a customer.
Yep.
And when you hand him the keys, what if in one simple email, you can hand him all that data?
Okay.
And we put your cars in the app already.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah, so these are some of the current builds I saw. Here's this 71 Bronco.
Yeah, there it is, okay.
Go, let's add a picture to it. And we'll
Nice.
say, use that picture.
Okay.
And then that picture is going to go into the app, up into the Amazon cloud.
Okay.
And it is stored. Now, here's the beauty of it, is that if you've shared this with your customer and he's using the app and he pulls it up, he sees the picture instantly. So if you've got a number of technicians that are on your mechanic list,
Oh, they can take pictures.
we allow
Not just me.
That's right.
Okay, that would help a lot.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. Let's go tell the guys about it.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
All right.
As a museum of American innovation, we're always looking for cars that made a major impact on the American market. The Mustang story is just so important.
So this is my 1966 Ford Mustang. It's got a 347 stroker motor in it. Well, I've been with my family since 1979. I just love it. I've always loved them. I just think it's got a place in pop culture that's just undeniable. My grandfather bought it for my father. He had it ever since, drove it to college, drove it everywhere. Brought me home from the hospital in it, just everything. Everyone in my town knew this car. My dad drove it, and whenever me and him decided to redo it again and do a full-off restoration on it, that was probably some of the best memories I ever had, and I'll never forget them. He repainted it race red, and he drove it for, I think, about 10, 15 years like that, and he still had the manual in it, but my grandfather took it one day when he was asleep and had an automatic installed in it because my dad kept burning the clutches out of it. So whenever I grew up a little bit and we did it together, we repainted it the same color as my 2012 Mustang I had. He ended up falling very ill with cancer, stage 4 colon cancer, and we had started on the car and all we had left to do was the interior. It just got to a point where he was too weak to do anything to it, so he didn't get to see it fully finished, but he got to see it pretty close. So I think I'm making him proud, and my grandfather and my whole family. So taking care of his cars, it's a huge responsibility and a big job. Just being able to continue taking care of it and doing everything that he did, and it's an honor.
For years, the way I updated customers and tracked projects was I would take pictures, I would send email, sometimes text. It was a pain in the butt. And now we have a partner called Ion Classic. They have a smartphone app. The customer has the app, I have the app. I take pictures of my phone, I do updates on my phone, the technicians can take pictures and add it to it. The customer has a QR code they can share with friends and family. Everyone can follow the build, the data goes with the build. When I'm done with the build, the photos and the data become the customer's property. They keep it and use it forever. It's just amazing.
Keeping customers engaged, we're finding when we talk to a lot of the shops, is the number one thing.
Oh yeah.
Communications, right? As you know, right?
Yep.
So a 71 Bronco like this goes out to a car show. How do they know it was built by Unique Customs?
They don't.
So one of the things we do is we implement QR codes.
Okay, yep.
So this is a standard shop ticket, right, with a QR code on it.
Yep.
And what we allow shops to do is they print that out. You could hang that on the car.
Okay.
And then if this is out in the wild, now you could take this and you could make it a placard, put it in the windshield.
Sure.
Or you folks could make this a sticker and stick it on every car that leaves the shop. And it pulls up the profile.
Okay.
So now I can actually see
And they can see
the
all
car.
the photos. and the
Right,
process.
and they can see everything. But here, more importantly,
They see which shop
I can see what shop built it.
Now, what happens if the customer sells the vehicle?
The whole premise of Ion Classic is creating a digital diary for these vehicles in the cloud, and it follows the vehicle from owner to owner to owner.
Good.
Now you can add them to your shop. You just hit a share function, and I can message this to my customer, and he starts following along, and he's getting his updates in real time.
What about invoices?
You get that request a lot, so we're implementing invoicing, tagging for all the pictures.
So how do we get these?
Great question, right? So it's an app. It's available in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store for all the formats, and we also support tablets.
You know, we could do different things like that to keep the original look, but kind of bring some modernness into it. Yeah.
Brand new muscle car Mustang Resto Mod, presented by Classic Industries and brought to you by Roadrunner Performance, high performance hoses and fittings. Dirty Deeds Industries, performance without drones. And Quick Latch, no tools required to operate.
I'm Matt Anderson, Curator of Transportation here at the Henry Ford. The Henry Ford was founded in 1929 as kind of a living tribute to Thomas Edison, who was Henry Ford's greatest hero and closest friend. And we are a museum of American innovation. So you come here, you're going to certainly see technical innovation with automobiles, railroads, airplanes, but you're also going to see social innovation. You're going to see innovation in design, to some extent in the arts, in agriculture. We have a little bit of everything under this roof. As a museum of American innovation, we're always looking for cars that made a major impact on the American market. You know, often those are domestic cars, but they can be imported cars as well. If you look around, you'll see a Volkswagen Beetle, for example, which had a very big impact here in the U.S. And the Mustang story is just so important, is representing the first car that, as Ford liked to say, was designed to be designed by you, with any number of options you could add to it to kind of order the car and then customize it to your taste. And really the first car, too, targeted at the baby boom generations, representing up-and-coming young drivers in the 1960s who would do so many things in the world and make their own legacy in the American automotive industry. Before Ford launched the Mustang, they of course did some very careful studies of their customers and marketing, and they estimated conservatively they could probably sell 85,000 cars in the first year. If things went really well, they might sell 100,000. Well, as it turned out, when Mustang debuted on April 17th, that first weekend, they sold 22,000 cars. So very quickly, they realized they had a hit on their hands. And the stories from Mustang's debut are kind of legendary. There's stories of people sleeping in cars in the showroom until their check clears so they know no one else gets it. Or people coming in and trying to outbid each other in order to buy a Mustang in the showroom. There were dealers who simply had to close their showrooms because they were concerned about the crowds and the sort of mobs getting out of control trying to get a hold of these cars. So it was a big hit, no question about that, and people were lining up just to get a look at the car, much less to buy one.
Our builds are all new, so we use a Ford licensed all new body shell. It's not a kit car. It is a 67 Ford Mustang. You can register it, you can title it, it's a real deal, but it's new, all new metal, no rust, no metal fatigue. It's not 50 years old, it's corrosion protected. We seam seal it, we sound deaden it. We build it as much like a new car as we can. And from there, we'll straighten it up, line it up, do the body work, do the paint. Then it goes over to Richard, wiring, plumbing, drivetrain. Back to the guys in the back like Matt, who will do the interior, the trim, stereo, glass, and then back to Richard, and they'll drive it, test it, tune it, make sure it's safe, make sure it's running right. Overall, the process takes months. The customer on this build is a local guy. His name's JB Jarbo. Great guy, we love working with him. He's actually got 2 restorations here right now. So that's how we knew him when this show came up and this build came up. He was the first guy I thought of, pitched the idea to him, he loved it. He likes Mustangs, he wants a resto mod. Now the rest is gonna be the show.
JB's a good dude. I like him. He's real laid back. He knows what he wants. He's easygoing. It's a privilege to work with a customer like that.
I needed some collision work done on an old car. They did a great job for me, and since that time, I bought a 66 Chevelle off of my uncle. They're doing a full restoration on that right now. We also recently brought in my son's 1980 Trans Am. And my wife and I told him that if he graduated without wrapping it around a tree, we'd paint it for him.
This Mustang is something that we've kind of been talking with him about for months, and he got fired up about it. And so that fired us up even more to build it for him because he is such a great car guy. And on top of that, he's just an amazing customer.
Like I said, everybody loves the Mustang, and I thought it would be really cool to build up kind of a resto mod, put some spin on it that you wouldn't get with a normal Survivor original restoration. A little more motor, a little bit better suspension, have some of those creature comforts, air conditioning and whatnot. It just seemed like it would be a really, really fun car to have in a resto mod, and it's just a piece of America that I just think is really cool, and no other country can claim to have that kind of history that we've got with cars.
Maybe more than anything, the Falcon is the car that paved the path for the Ford Mustang.
This was state of the art in 1965. Things have really changed in the last 55 years, and we'll show you what the new state of the art looks like.